Minority communities around the world inevitably end up being the worst affected during difficult times. Now, this is true for most countries who are dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, but we're going to focus on two of the wealthiest nations in the world and see as to how minority communities are faring during the public health emergency. Now, in the United States, the African-American community is by far the worst affected. A recent study has revealed that predominantly black counties account for about 54% of all cases and 58% of all deaths due to COVID-19. Keep in mind that African Americans account for only about 13% of the total American population. The racial data was made available from around the mid-April, but the outbreak started escalating from late March, so chances are that these numbers could be higher. And this disproportionate impact can be attributed to socio-economic disparities. Black communities have limited access to healthcare services and have to endure structural racism when it comes to social security programs. The lack of access to economic resources is another problem. Unemployment is much higher amongst the black communities, leading to a lower standard of living. From the United States, let's shift our attention to the United Kingdom. Black Britons are 4 times more likely to die from COVID-19 than their white counterparts, according to the Office of the National Statistics. Now, blacks account for just about 3% of Britain's population, but 6% of all COVID-19 deaths that have been recorded. Unlike in the United States, socio-economic disparity is not the only reason for this anomaly in the United Kingdom. Minority groups participated a lot more in frontline professions like healthcare and law enforcement and experienced the early onset of medical conditions like diabetes and heart diseases.